They might not have much else in common, but these stepbrothers have a knack for getting themselves into tricky situations. Welcome to MsMojo, and today, we're counting down our picks for the top 10 worst things Drake and Josh have done.
And who are those people?
They needed a hotel.
And?
We sort of told them this was a hotel.
Okay, I'm calling Mom and Dad.
Stop her!
For this list, we'll be looking at poor judgment calls by the brothers that got them into crazy but often very funny situations. If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below. Number 10. Covering up a young girl's head injury. When child star and notorious diva Ashley Blake comes to town for the premiere of her new movie, Josh is assigned by his boss Helen to be her personal assistant.
Well, that's it. Helen can find someone else to help out with the premiere. I want nothing to do with Ashley Blake. Whoa. Slow down there, Chico.
After a prank gone wrong results in Ashley taking a bucket to the head, a doctor gives the young girl medicine that he says will leave her unconscious for hours.
She was experiencing some discomfort, so I gave her something to make her sleep.
Make her sleep? For how long?
I don't know, 9 hours.
3 to 9 hours?
4 days. Does it matter?
Despite her injury, Drake and Josh take Ashley to the premiere anyway and move her like a puppet to make her appear conscious. We know she was acting like a brat, but head injuries are pretty serious. She probably should have been left at home to rest and recover. Number 9. Hating each other over a foam finger. Baseball souvenirs are serious business between these two brothers, or at least it certainly seems that way in this unforgettable episode.
Hey Drake, didn't you get into a fight with some boy at a Padres game when you were little?
Yeah, remember that little dorky kid freaked out when I bought the last foam finger?
When they remember fighting as 8-year-olds over a foam finger at a Padres baseball game, it causes some intense animosity. Suddenly, neither brother can stand the other due to their disagreement on who started the fight on that fateful day.
All right, wait a minute. I did not start that fight. You did too. You thumped me in the back of my head. No. I'll tell you what really happened, okay?
Drake moves out of their shared bedroom, and they both act cold and bitter towards each other, until Megan tracks down the souvenir seller to set the story straight. Thankfully, one souvenir hasn't ruined the bond Drake and Josh share, and they finally make up after the long and silly fight.
It was Megan who started the fight.
That's right. She threw the cookie.
Wow, I was even cool then.
Number 8. Turning their house into a bed and breakfast. With their parents away in LA for spring break, Drake decides to blow their money for food and emergencies on toys and games.
Spin me, Josh. Won't you spin me?
But this leaves Drake, Josh, and Megan desperate for cash. An idea to turn their house into a bed and breakfast quickly goes awry when a group of wild college students on spring break check in and throw a massive party.
Oh, come on, guys, don't throw in stuff in the hotel. Hey, we have a strict no pet policy. Except for you.
After seeing the party at their house featured on MTV, the boys' parents are understandably concerned and cut their trip short, leaving Drake, Josh, and Megan scrambling to clean up the house in time.
3, 4.
Oh, you lose a turn, Josh.
The rats.
Oh, look who's back.
Hey.
Yeah, we're back.
Number 7. Being irresponsible babysitters. After Josh volunteers himself and Drake to babysit their dad's boss's baby, it's pretty obvious right away the boys have no idea what they're doing.
Now he should sleep through the night, but in case he doesn't, all you'll need is this.
Great. See, all we need
And
is...
this. Oh, and maybe some of these.
They make a mess out of trying to change the baby and spend ages trying to make it stop crying. For a moment, all seems well when Drake sings the baby to sleep, and finally finds the opportunity to leave for his band's concert.
China, blow your horn. Finally.
Unfortunately, Josh somehow loses the baby immediately after, and ends up stuck hanging from the roof.
Okay, this could be worse.
Thankfully, the baby is found safe and unharmed with Megan, but next time maybe Drake and Josh should leave the babysitting to the professionals. Number 6. Abandoning their great-grandfather to ride a roller coaster. While looking after their World War II veteran great-grandfather, Papa Nichols, Drake and Josh find out that a new roller coaster called the Demonator has opened up that night.
Dude, this is a news report about the Demonator. The Demonator! What'd they say? What'd they say? That it's the fastest, the scariest, most intense, most dangerous roller coaster in the world.
The boys call their friends Craig and Eric to watch Papa Nichols, who's recovering from surgery, while they ride the Demonator. But their quick trip grows longer when they get sent to the back of the line twice. Back at home, Papa Nichols is disoriented and believes he's back in the war and has been kidnapped by German nerds.
General Patton, sir, it's Sergeant Nichols. I've just been captured by 2 German nerds.
No, sir. We're not German.
Admittedly, it's pretty funny to watch, but it was pretty selfish of Drake and Josh to abandon their relative just to ride a roller coaster.
We're sorry.
Number 5. Forgetting to pick up Megan during a storm. You'd think that knowing her vengeful tendencies, Drake and Josh would be careful not to make their sister upset. Nevertheless, when Josh gets addicted to video games and Drake is unable to stop eating junk food, both boys are so distracted that they forget to pick up Megan during a rainstorm.
Hello?
Oh, yeah. This is for you.
When she arrives soaking wet and furious with her brothers, their mom grounds them both. Drake and Josh make a bet to see who can go the longest without their respective vice, and their parents make a similar side bet over which brother will win.
Oh, just face it, Josh, you are addicted to video games. I am not addicted to them. I am in love with them.
Well, how sad.
Not as sad as being addicted to junk food.
When all 4 family members lose their bets, they all have to dye their hair bright pink, much to Megan's amusement.
Drake, Josh, be late for school.
Okay, I was wrong. This is the best day of my life.
Number 4. Drake impersonates a doctor. When Josh drops a barbell on his foot and refuses to go to the hospital until he needs surgery to fix it, Drake makes use of his time in the hospital by dressing up as a doctor to woo the attractive young nurses.
What are you doing?
Playing doctor.
Playing?
Yeah, dude, this hospital is like crawling with cute nurses.
Josh informs him it is illegal to impersonate a doctor, but before Drake can change, he's mistaken for a real doctor and asked to perform surgery.
Doctor, I am just about to perform a foot procedure on a female patient of mine.
Ah, yes, female.
Recognizing Drake needs help, Josh dresses up like a doctor as well to create an excuse for them to escape the operating room before it's too late.
Before we start the surgery, I must speak to Dr. Nussbaum privately.
Oh, right. You see, we always chat before I begin.
Okay, excuse us, please.
This one was definitely Drake's mistake, but we have to commend Josh for helping his brother out. Number 3. Running over Oprah Winfrey. Any fan of Drake and Josh knows this hilarious and iconic episode. To make up for forgetting Josh's birthday, Drake gets him tickets to see his favorite celebrity, Oprah Winfrey.
You got me tickets to Oprah!
Hug me, brother!
While parking at the show, Josh tries to find a spot close to the entrance to avoid excessive sweating. This starts an argument between the brothers and causes a distracted Josh to run straight into Oprah herself.
Oh my gosh! Oprah! Somebody call for help!
Drake and Josh have been known to bicker often, but never with such unfortunate results. Poor Josh is distraught after having injured his idol, and Drake doesn't feel too good about it either. Hopefully this experience taught them an important lesson on the dangers of distracted driving.
A restraining order?
Yeah, it says by law you can't get within 300 feet of Oprah.
And why is this happy news?
Check the signature at the bottom.
Oprah Winfrey! She signed it!
Yep.
I got an autograph from Oprah! Yeah!
Number 2. Using girls as part of a bet. In this episode, Drake and Josh make a bet to see who can go on the most dates in 1 week.
I was just wondering if maybe you guys...
Hey, what's the haps? I'm Josh. Just saying if maybe you wanted to hang out.
Drake is confident in his flirting abilities, but Josh is determined to prove he can get just as many girls as Drake. Josh manages to get a literal montage full of different girls to date, but Drake wants to call off the bet once he meets and falls for Carly, an employee at the music store.
Oh, so I'm a half a second better kisser than you are.
We'll prove it.
Carly finds out about the bet and is rightfully upset, and doesn't easily accept Drake's apology.
You know, I don't think you have the first clue what honesty is.
Usually Drake and Josh's brotherly antics are entertaining to watch, but this bet was quite frankly demeaning and an example of very poor judgment.
Thank you. Thank you.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Ruining their dad's chance to become a national weatherman. When Drake and Josh start to notice their dad acting secretive and sneaking around suspiciously, they conclude that he must be having an affair.
Yeah, well, I'm really sorry. I'm not going to be able to make it.
Why not?
I have an important conference I have to go to on Wednesday. About clouds. It's a cloud conference. We call it a CC.
After their efforts to mend their parents' relationship fail, Drake and Josh confront Peggy, the supposed other woman, at a restaurant where she's meeting their father. Trying to get her to end this supposed affair, Drake and Josh dump food all over her, only to find out that she was actually a producer looking to give their father a job as a national weatherman on Good Morning Today.
Why not?
Because I want your dad.
Yeah, we know that, but...
Granted, I was considering a few other men and one woman. But there's just something about your father that feels right.
By jumping to conclusions and meddling in his life, Drake and Josh cost their father an incredible opportunity, even if it was never their intention to do so.
We got your back.
You think I was dating that woman?
Well, yeah.
Do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you're a fan of the song playing right now, be sure to check out the music video for it right here.